Taurus, welcome to the channel, Taurus. For those of y'all that are new, we're going to be taking a look to see what's manifesting for all my Taurians. But before we get started, I want to give a special shout out to 5 subscribers on this channel. If you happen to be here during the live stream, stick around to the end so you can ask a personal tarot question. But before we jump into that segment of the reading, Alexa, volume 1. I feel like it's really loud. So let's talk about what the Taurus show is. We're going to take a look every Friday. We have a Taurus show episode. So the episode consists of seeing what's manifesting for you, Taurus, in regards to your current energy, your love life, finances, what your spirit guides want to tell you. And then we take a little look and see what your person, what's currently going on with your person, what are their feelings towards you. So I'll let you know when we get to each segment. And again, let's go ahead and get right into who we're celebrating today. All right, let me pull up. All right, here we are on the channel. Hey, y'all. Happy Friday. Happy Venusian Day. All right. So for our community, our love nest community, all of the Taurians subscribe to this channel. We have Rebecca Davis, Lala Denasia, Forsay, Monique, and Tamra. Okay. These are the top 5 for this week on that are highlighted on the channel for engaging with me, giving me feedback, sewing into the channel, giving me flowers in the comments, and just really helping overall to keep the channel growing and engaging, right? So I truly appreciate you guys. And so for the month of November, I'm going to be pulling everybody from that spotlight board in my back office just to say thank you, as this is the month of thankfulness. What's up, Sensation? Sensational King. Hi, Susan. Hi, Spice Lover Court. Trina, I got your personal reading questions for those of you that are also interested in taking advantage of the November special. You can book a personal reading with me. All of the prices and inquiry information is on not a thumbnail, but on a flyer on the community tab. All right. Now that we got all the logistics out the way, I love you. I love y'all for real. I really do. This has been a wonderful year. We've been at it, what, 2022? We still going strong, y'all. So if y'all are here, Rebecca, I'm going to put y'all names and pin it in the chat. Every week, the names can change. Okay. Thank you for the flowers. We are still going, Kat. We really are. We have grown so much. I've grown, y'all have grown. It's just been a full circle reciprocity. I love it. I'm super grateful. Okay. I don't know why it's not working for me. There we go. And just as a heads up, for the membership side, I decided that I've been reading a lot of the comments, and I know a lot of people do not want past love. You do not want certain things. So I'm really considering using the Lovebirds tier as a tier for manifesting your true love and future spouse. So as you're going through the seasons of that energy, aligning to that energy, just kind of like giving you hope, okay? Because as long as you believe it, you shall receive it. So if you're a part of the membership, I'm going to post on the membership community tab like different topics each week that you can choose from, and we'll do it like that. All right, so it's Rebecca. Let me put the names in here. Okay, if you don't win this week, you can definitely win next week. Every Friday for the month of November, I'm going to put the names at the beginning of the Taurus show every Friday. And then if you're here when I call your name, you can ask your tarot question. Darn it. Okay. I think it's Denasia. Monique and Tamara. Okay. All right, I think I pinned it. Yes, come on over because we can't change everything, but we can definitely hold the alignment of what it is that we want to attract into our lives. All right, so we're gonna do predictions. Y'all know I love oracle cards, but I'm gonna challenge myself just to use the tarot cards. Okay. Hey Fatima. Hey Shanti. I'm gonna challenge myself. All right, so let's let y'all see the cards. Alrighty. All right, Spirit, what's the current energy for all my Taurians? All right, so we got the Three of Wands. All right, Taurus, so you coming up as you've already made up your mind to go down a particular path. So I feel like at this point, you're just waiting for confirmation of the manifestation. Seven of Wands. Yeah. There's something specifically that you're waiting on. Some of y'all, this could be actually a letter in the mail. Some type of deposit. Some of you guys, it's giving me more money related. Like things are getting hotter, you're getting closer, and it's just a matter of time before it appears in your life. And this is your confirmation right here that yes, something is about to manifest into your life. And it's just any day now is what I'm hearing. Any day now. Yeah, you're keeping this to yourself. You're not telling anybody. Um, so you don't have to defend it and focus on the things that you don't want. So you're keeping your energy clear. All right, you got the Queen of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. All right, I also see you guys going through like your cabinets and taking out stuff to give to, what's those people called? You know, like charity. Okay, this is also what I'm seeing here. Getting rid of things that you don't need anymore is highlighted for you currently. Okay, whether that be groceries, clothes, items. I just see you downsizing, lightening your load as well. Okay. All right, I'm also seeing like what's that word? Not to-do list, but it's like preparing, like preparation for the week. So you're really focused on keeping your, like, your vibe. There's something about your vibe, relaxing, really doing things in a sequential order that allows you to really relax and enjoy your weekend. All right. Some of you guys, confirmations. I do see like a house. If you happen to like get a bad, if you are considering like moving out of your house because of something to do with it not being an opportune like location, if you're worrying about like a bad review, I think somebody may give you back your deposit. For those of y'all that are like moving, there's something about giving you back your deposit because they don't want to deal with legal fees. Okay, especially if there's something to do with the ceiling, something to do with the structure of the home. If you push the issue, they're like, oh, don't worry about it, because they don't really want to have to. They're going to do like some type of estimate on what it would cost to like handle something to do with the foundation or the installation of a situation. And when they get the estimate of how much it's going to cost to fix the problem, it'll be cheaper to let you move out and let somebody else move in that won't have a problem dealing with whatever is going on with the housing infrastructure. This could be you, Taurus. You could be selling your home and you're trying to pass inspection so you can move or get out of a lease. There's just this energy this week of wanting to like relocate, move, get out of a lease, let go of a house. I'm also seeing here, like someone may be telling you like, oh, that a house is not up to standard, not up to code, or something to do with like you need to get out of this shit. That's what I'm hearing. Something about you need to get out of something. So get your money back. It's a no. I heard it's a no for me. Okay, the Tower here. Oh shit. Something is already done. Like you're in too deep. There's a situation where you're in too deep this week. Okay. But this is also an opportunity to kind of like get out of one situation. I don't know. I don't know if this is you, Taurus. It's like unexpectedly somebody may like, I think somebody may be contemplating this week on like asking you, like especially if you have like spare bedrooms or something, about asking someone like, can I stay with you, or can I temporarily go here as I go through a transition? So some of y'all may get some unexpected news where you are being considered as a temporary housing situation, or maybe you may be looking for temporary housing. I just keep picking up housing. Spirit keeps mentioning like sharing, like common living, sharing common living space. It's a something would not go very well. You may find this out with the Seven of Pentacles that someone is trying to manifest. While you are waiting for your confirmations to come in, there is somebody trying to manifest. Because I'm seeing, you know how you merge a call? Like you're in your own separate lanes and someone's trying to merge lanes with you. Whether it's 1 year, 2 years, 4 months, 6 months, like, oh, just give me 7 months or give me, a little bit of time to get on my feet. I feel like someone's going to throw around this idea, or they may be fishing for information just to kind of see if you can pack it or if you can handle it. Based off what you say, it's gonna help this person determine what you have. I think someone's fishing for what you got manifested in your life, what's coming into your life, and based off of how you respond, it's gonna let them know, like, whether or not, like, you're brainwashable, whether or not you are trying to get out of a situation, avoid a situation, or something like that. I feel like people that have sown bad karma. Oh, thank you, low battery. I don't know who these people are because you know who they are, but it's like, it's giving fake love. I'm fake happy for you. Seven of Cups in reverse. You have to know who this is because we have the Sun in reverse. Yeah, this is a happiness hater, joy stealers. You made some type of vow to yourself, like never to go back to anything that broke you. This is your confirmation that this is something trying to merge onto your path to change your timeline. If you made a vow to, like, if you ran across a situation where, because I feel like these are things that you've done before. Like, you've lived with people before. You've coexisted with people before. You've considered what other people had going on, and you've given them time to get on their feet before, and you've been left with the bag, right? You've been left to take care of the responsible shit. And then they come and go as they please, and they leave your shit looking all crazy. You've done this before. But since you've been kind of staying out the way, and you're so excited, and they don't know, it's like energetically, all these chords can tell, like, you got some good shit coming into your life. They don't know quite really what it is, but because you've kind of risen you have Nine of Wands in reverse is pretty much saying that you no longer identify with a particular type of struggle lifestyle. You're no longer subscribing to the fuckery. Thank you, goddess. And since you're no longer subscribing to the fuckery, these are like emotional cords and connections from that prior dimension trying to jump ship, okay, and get into this new mainframe, get into this new operating system that you have. Okay, because there's something that's sticking out about you during this time where the Nine of Pentacles is saying that just like everybody else, there are situations where you don't know how you're going to pay your rent. You don't know how you're going to maintain this. Some of y'all may know, or you don't know how you're going to invest in that business or make this move, or you don't know what tomorrow might look like. But regardless of what it might look like, you've embarked on this journey this far, and some way, somehow, things just happen for you. Eight of Wands. Shit just works out in your favor. It's like you have to be lucky. You have to be blessed because shit just continuously keeps going in your favor. And because they feel like you're hiding something. You're not telling them how you did it. You're not telling them what God you prayed to. You're not telling them, what's your recipe. Which means that those people believe that you have to be prey in order to receive blessings. You have to be preyed upon. You have to sacrifice. And yes, you do sacrifice, but I feel like the things that you sacrifice are simple things that it's not like you're sacrificing it to some type of unforeseen force. No, you're sacrificing being in your own way. You're sacrificing fear. You're sacrificing your own limited beliefs. And so these are things that benefit you whether you want to sacrifice it or not. But for the first time, you putting yourself first. When you naturally just you be saving for a rainy day. You be preparing for the worst. And so a lot of y'all are stopping that lack mentality of preparing for disaster. And you're starting to perceive that all things are always working for your good. It's intentional. And if as long as it's intentional and as long as God has ordained that you are in alignment with that which you're asking for, you're no longer doubting if you're meant to have it or if you're gonna have it. And that's why it's coming to you faster. It's no real big secret. It's just when you feel good, you do good. You see what I'm saying? You're more productive. When you feel better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. And a lot of y'all have mastered how to know better. And that's why you getting better. You feel what I'm saying? That's the work that you put in on yourself. And so you're going to receive it. And so all of these are like full moon test energy. And it's coming in so many different ways. But you smarter than this. Thank you. Who sent me that? I can't even. Thank you, Goddess May May. So a lot of times, when they say, because I noticed that there was a theme, like over the past year, there was a moment in time where energetically, reading Taurus energy, it felt like cloaked. It felt like mysterious. It felt like, don't go any further, I'm warning you. You know what I'm saying? For a long time, that was always like the story for Taurus. It's like, I don't know why, but Spirit doesn't want to talk about this. It doesn't want to talk about that. And it must be something that you can't know. And I feel like a lot of times it was like you protecting you from the shit that you normally do or the shit that you normally allow to be done to you. So it's like your higher self. It's really you that drew that line. Like, I know I'm going through this season. I know I'm in the trenches. And so I want to be covered in this way. I want to be inconspicuous in this way. I want to move in silence until it's time for me to pop out. So a lot of y'all went into the spiritual realm. You went knee deep into it and you was like, you know what? Cherry picking. I don't like this shit. I like this. I don't like that. I want to erase that, cancel and delete. And y'all did a lot of root work on your subconscious mind. And so what's happening right now, when to the rest of the world or to all the other energies, it appeared as if you were just slacking or waiting to the last minute. No, you was moving in the spirit. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Hey, May May, I got your general reading prediction. It just came through. Make sure you send me a screenshot of the Cash App to my email, callintt@icloud.com. I'm sure you already know this, but since I saw it, I just feel like I should say it. Sin, I got you too. All right. So let's see what's manifesting in love for my Taurians. Oh, I'm picking up on a crush, Taurus. We got some crushing energy. Crushing, okay. I'm Picking up on dancing. I'm hearing dancing with the stars. Hold on a second. I'm hearing dancing with the stars. Some of you guys may go like to a dancing class. If you like dancing or like square dancing, bachata or something like that. I don't know, you may meet somebody while dancing. All right, so these are all going to be random confirmations of what's coming in love because I'm only using tarot. So let's see what comes through for those that resonate with whatever's coming in for my Taurians. What's manifesting in love for Taurus? Six of Cups. Okay. You finna feel like a child again. So it's about youthful. You're aging backwards. A lot of y'all are aging backwards is what Spirit is saying. The Ace of Wands. I know you fucking lie. Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Michael Jackson. Someone's name could be MJ. The Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like somebody has always had like desire or eyes for you or something like that. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. One thing I could tell you for sure, there's a new beginning here. It doesn't feel like reconciliation. It feels like something you've never done before. Like getting outside. Okay. We have shopping marts. There's something about you going to the malls, you going to outlets. Okay, some of y'all, there's hotel energy here, okay? Some of y'all I'm picking up like by Black Friday. Something about Black Friday is significant. Nine of Wands. Okay, so there's two things that are happening, okay? On one end, you have a new beginning in love manifesting. Fresh new beginning. When I say new beginning, I mean this is coming from an energy that hasn't done anything to you to harm you, hurt you, betray you. That's the fresh energy that I'm picking up on. Very childlike, jovial. I'm picking up a lot of laughter. Okay. And the spark, okay, it's roasting, okay? Something about Christmas is significant, but I'm hearing chestnuts by an open fire. So something is very steamy. So I feel like Spirit's going to be giving you a lot of clues and hints about like what, when, where, and how, but it seems like it's in snippet form. Like it's not in full context to like tell you completely. It's almost like a scavenger hunt. Okay, so someone could be doing like a little like meet me here at this time or go there and do this, you know. It feels like an itinerary to follow. You know what I'm saying? It's giving very, we're on a schedule, we're on a time. So this is a planner. Someone is very good at the details, planning the details of a thing. Just wanting you to like show up and feel appreciated. Okay. So some of you guys are about to meet someone that's very, very romantic If you're a masculine energy, this person is very sentimental. They like to really make someone feel like warm, invited, confirmation from spirit. Very much like giver energy. And while that's roasting, while that's brewing, we have a little situation here. And I feel like this situation is going to happen a lot sooner than what's, because fires take time to build. Like this, the energy is gaining momentum, right? If loving you is right, I don't want to be right, or type of energy. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be wrong, that type of energy. And then while that's happening, because it's happening, the energy is like it's in the spirit. Okay, you just haven't met that person yet, or you haven't seen that person. You haven't had an eye to eye experience or some shit like that. Then over here we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, which means this is saying that while this is over here, there's a distraction happening over there, over somewhere else, over yonder. Which would allude to your love life being like tapped into, like your love life is being tapped into. Like people are actively searching what's coming to Taurus in love. Like you're on the there's a collective interest to see what the fuck Taurus got going on. Okay. And so wherever you go frequently, these are people, while you know how I say you have a spiritual scavenger, like you have a spiritual national treasure thing happening where the divine is like moving things in places and spaces where you don't even realize it's happening. There's also a scavenger hunt happening for those that are trying to figure out who you are, what you know what I'm saying? What your love life is going on. And I don't feel like it's just ex people. I also feel like it's relatives, okay? People you haven't spoke to in a long time. This could be family that knows family, you know what I'm saying? Extended family, or people that remember you when you were young, things like that. What you up to now? But they know they can't just pick up the phone and ask you about what's going on in your life, Taurus, because you're not the type of person, you're not the type of energy that just be divulging your business for the fun. Like, for the fun of it, that's not just who you are. You understand? So they have to find you online. They have to look at your social media. They have to put the pieces together about what you're posting on social media. They have to check the timelines. Where were you at 5 o'clock? Where were you at 6 o'clock? Sheesh. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. And when I tell you that they're invested this week, right after this portal closes, this door is completely closed. The investment in trying to block you, stop this, is in full effect. I mean, full effect. This is about to be an interesting series of events to like read for. It's killing me, y'all. I really, really, really want to pull an Oracle card, because I feel like, but you know what? I'm just going to leave it like that. All you need to know is whatever shows up on your timeline, even if you're like, I don't really care to hear that or see that, it must come out. And just using the spirit of discernment, because you have the Ace of Swords in reverse. And so what is meant for you, you will have. And when you see the energy where it may appear as if it's not going in your favor, just know that it's being staged that way. Like, it's being staged that way, right? because I feel like the spiritual realm is trolling people. The spiritual realm is definitely trolling people. The algorithm is about to be trolling people. Taurus is back on the scene. Taurus is in the game. Like Taurus, I feel like you were gone for a minute, but you back with the jump off. And there's only one way for Taurus energy to re-enter into the collective energy, and that's with a bang. Okay, that's with a bang. So I feel like the story is about to get juicy. The story is about to be controversial as fuck. Okay, Six of Cups is giving me past life energy. But you know what to do with past life energy. I just feel like the fires are being burned, like the sparks are happening, like everything is being, the roast sessions are manifesting as we speak. The 10 of Wands, like it's almost time for you to be on vacation, take some time out. Like I'm seeing you missing an MIA. It's like, where are you now? And while you're missing, all I'm gonna say is Rose. Do you hear what I'm saying? Rose. If you know, you know. Okay. If you know, you know. It's about to be a great wave. The ice is melting. We all the way live. Iceberg live. Oh my God. Whew. Taurus is that low-key toxic. I love it. I love it over here. Very low-key, high-key toxic. Whew. All right, let's see what's manifesting in your finances, Taurus. Lord of mercy. I'm so amused. So amusing. What's manifesting for money, finances? What's going on with that spirit for Taurus? Sexy love. All right, we have the star in reverse. Oh, I thought I saw something on the floor. I'm tweaking. Be aware of like doing any psychedelics. Okay, this is a be aware segment, because if you do anything that's kind of like alters your state of consciousness, I do feel like there is someone around you that is collecting, like if you're working for a 9-to-5 job, I do feel like there's someone that's watching your like what you do recreationally, but they're like taking pictures of it and like getting you in the shot as well, some way, somehow. Because I just heard like wearing a wire. I'm seeing incriminating photos or something like that. So just be aware of frolicking with coworkers, staff, you know, because best believe your closest enemies are like really, really close to you, you know. And if they're aware of what you do on your off time or something like that, 110%. The moment you make them mad, they gonna rat you out. The moment you tell them no, they gonna rat you out. All right. So just be mindful because I got a strong beware message. And it feels like someone that's close to you. I mean, this type of close is you ride together, you eat lunch together, you know, you look out for each other. You see this? The strength card in reverse. When you can't do something, they hold the bag. But one day they're going to ask you for a favor. Okay? And when you say no to such said individual or individuals, because I got my mouth is like dry, like I just smoked some weed. Okay? And I'm feeling really, somebody shaking and shit, like, especially if you know, like, what's that, Medea? Where she was like, he was like, what Medea said, don't give her none, because she don't know how to handle her, she don't know how to smoke. And then she was like, help me, Howie. She couldn't stand up. She started seeing shit. That's what I, that's what I'm seeing. Someone here may lose their mind for a moment. See that? Nine of Swords in reverse. I told you. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is. This may be someone's like dark thoughts that they're having about you. It's like they don't trust you. You make them feel insecure. And so they're talking like maybe they're having these voices in their head. And if you're doing anything that goes against the normal rigmarole, the routine, if you switching shit up on a person, they not gonna like that. Okay? And so they saying, okay, sure, no problem. I understand. They piss. You know why they piss? Because they're like, you don't love me. You don't really want to be with me. You're just using me. Some of y'all, especially if y'all got them love affairs at work and them things, you got some, this could be like a supporter as well. This don't even have to be like I don't know why I feel high as fuck. I don't even smoke no more. This could be someone that's they may smoke weed or something to like cool themselves out, but this time they gonna be overthinking. Cause I see someone real anxious, their heart pounding, and this has something to do with your money. So if you know you're trying to, I don't know. This is the type of person that watch you sleep. It could be gummies, anything that alters your state of consciousness, okay? Anything. Fuck around, walk into the office and your manager or supervisor saying, we want to do a random drug test. You could be a star. You could be someone in the public eye. You could be someone that's literally just trying to get ahead, and maybe you have supporters and you're trying to have close relationships and build communities. And the closer you get, the more nervous they are. And next thing you know, they feel like you gave someone else in the congregation more attention than the other person. They not wrap tight. Not wrap tight. Their mind, it's something about their mental state. It's not very wrap tight. The world in reverse. I'm telling you. Somebody could be watching you work. And they out here like the bodyguard. Some of y'all y'all gonna get a bodyguard. Or you need to stop going out. Especially if you're like a celebrity. And maybe normally you, because I heard XX Tentacion. Like maybe you normally, just do normal, mundane, local shit, And you just want to be amongst the locals. But little do you know that someone that in the local place, like it's not safe to be out here bumping into people no more. Nine of Pentacles, especially King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, yes. Especially if you're single, So it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Clarify the King of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys, you may have someone that likes you, but they don't really like what you do for work, or maybe I just see someone shooting their shot. I don't know, but they may not want you to do something online. Like, they may not like the attention that you get. It's just giving me this energy of having someone that likes you or wants to be with you, but they don't really like the attention that you get. And so they may put extra on your plate. Like, they may want to get into a relationship with you and then start demanding that, oh, you don't really love me, you don't have time for me, you're not able to cook the carrots the way I like. Domestic shit. You're not able to make time for the relationship like you used to be able to make time for the relationship. And now you slowing down on making your money. Now you only got time to, it's like you don't have enough energy to create something. You don't even have enough energy to really pour into your other creative projects. It's like you're not even a lazy person, but you're being depleted. Your energetic frequency is being depleted on like a routine. Yeah, this is spiritual manipulation, siphoning your energy. Someone wants to siphon your energy by way of latching on to an opportunity for you guys to be useful, helpful to each other. You got the Ace of Pentacles, I got the Ace of Cups, I can help you. And it's all an illusion with the High Priestess in reverse. There's an illusion here. Because the King of Pentacles in reverse is definitely someone that likes to portray themselves as being this protector, provider, someone that likes to make it look like they're holding everything down or they're managing everything. But really, the Queen of Pentacles energy is the one that makes the other person look good, and then that person in turn becomes envious and jealous of how well their partner or however well the Queen of Pentacles do it so effortlessly. Over time it becomes, you never really loved me to begin with. And then they flip the script and try to convince themselves that you're using them, but they came into the situation trying to use you. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? You'll be spending hours, the hours that you could be spending creating something, putting your content out there, talking, engaging with the world. You depleting yourself on this partnership. Now, this could be a friend, right? This could be a business partnership. This could be an investment, But for a lot of y'all, what's holding up your money is dating someone or someone that want to date you. Lord of mercy. I also feel like somebody here is, oh Lord, this is the biggest trick. So there's a trick happening. It ain't tricking if you got it. Let me know if you got that. It ain't tricking if you got it. If you got it. Okay. So there is someone here that's tricking you. Trigonometry. 1 + 1 They trying to trick. Okay. I just get this lazy energy. I don't know. It's like somebody's trying to see you as an opportunity. But here's where the shit gets funny, right? They want to put themselves in your energy to throw you off energetically, right? Because if you're occupied with doing some type of routine, collaboration, or whatever in the fuck together, it also prevents you from getting seen by any other investors, getting seen by any other publishers, any other partnerships, collaborations. It prevents you from being at the right place at the right time for some North Node shit. This is the objective here, is to throw you energetically off kilter, off balance. And the more this person is around energetically, even if it's just fucking to celebrate you. This could be a motherfucker like, oh, I just want to celebrate you, your accomplishments, your wins. Nah. They don't want to celebrate you, your accomplishments, or your wins. They don't. This is, I want you to come over here more. I want you to come where I am more. Like, this is like, I want you to be comfortable wanting to come here. And then you go less wherever you go. You do less of whatever you do. Ace of Swords. Bro, I'm telling you. Now, I just need to know one question, Spirit. Like, just bring it home for me. Because the Ace of Swords showed up in your love spread. Y'all remember the Ace of Swords was there. And here it is. And Spirit is saying, this piece right here is connected to part 1 of your love reading. Okay? But remember, y'all remember how it was broke down before. Spirit told you about the spark. The world came out and the star. This is also somebody that puts you in a frequency of being like hyper independent. They put you in a frequency of chasing the bag or chasing the money. But remember, in your love energy, you was attracting it by using your free time to give it to yourself. You was attracting it naturally. So when this person energy come in and they be slacking and they lazy, and you have to constantly motivate them or tell them like, hey, this is what the play is. Do. Energetically, you're now forcing, chasing, doing. You see what I'm saying? And so this person would energetically throw you the fuck off. And you're no longer in that energy of, I'm open and ready. I'm in that vortex of what the universe has for me at all times. It wants me. What wants me, what I want wants me type of frequency. You out that shit. Okay. So this is the be aware section, because money is energy. And the Ace of Pentacles came out. The Ace of Pentacles came out here. But we're motivated to do what we love naturally. We're hardwired to feel first before we seek validation or truth of seeing it with our physical eyes. We feel it first. We emotionally know it. And then we automatically have it. This is a motherfucker trying to get you to be lazy like me. Lose it just like me. This could be someone that's trying to get you drunk, high, and I'm about to start choking. Hold on. Liberated. Just a little wine. It ain't gonna hurt you. Of course they tell you that it ain't gonna hurt you. But Taurus, you know your body. Because Taurus, y'all are the body, right? So listen to your body, because a lot of y'all in this time of year, for whatever reason, during hibernation season, when y'all do shit that makes y'all sluggish, when y'all, it has it amplifies what your body is already feeling. And if it's going to amplify it to become incapacitated, like that may not be the time for it. But use your discernment, because there's also an energy that wants you not to experience life and get out there. So you're going to have to know which thought is the right thought or which one is fear. Because that shit gave me a headache. Oh, okay. All right, let's see what your spirit guides want to tell you. I feel like it's a 2-4, the big ass warning. Let's see what your spirit guides, ancestors. You got the 9 of Cups. Oh, the Ace of Wands. This just hurt my feelings. I feel like I'm going to stop right there, because your ancestors are really, the spiritual team is really giving a reality check. And I don't like it, okay? Because pretty much what your spiritual team is saying, it's no game, and it's nothing to test you about. There's nothing to test you, and there's no game here. Whatever this is completely up to you. If you've been wondering, like, if you've been teetering on the fence of if you should or if you shouldn't do something, like, Spirit wants you to look at these 2 9s. Okay? You have the 9 of Wands, which is struggle love. And then you have the 9 of Cups, which is joy, is happiness, is wish fulfillment. It's spoiled, because the 9 of Cups is also, it's giving, you know what this is giving? This is giving Tony, and I think is it Joan, off of Girlfriends, right? I would say Tony was like the 9 of Cups. She expected good things to happen to her. She expected to be romanced. She expected to be treated like a person worthy and deserving of love and affection. Joan believed that she deserved to receive love because she was a hard worker, because she had a lot of success, because she was self-sufficient, she didn't need any certain things, and she wasn't like Tony. Okay, wait. She wasn't like Tony, that treated her partners as if they had to do it, or as if it was like, oh no, I expect to be treated like this, or I expect, she felt like it was arrogant, which is the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is, I expect this. And you have that type of confidence that's built off of, the world is my reality. The world does revolve around me. That's how I like it. That's how I like to engage with my lovers. And as much as Joan really strived to be the opposite of that, she low-key was jealous of Tony and how easy Tony was able to find love from people that she felt was, like, she felt like it was shallow love. It lacked depth. It lacked like purpose. 9 of Wands, struggle, strife, spirits, okay? But at the end of the day, in comparison, it's like Spirit is saying, the Knight of Wands in reverse is, this is like the internal dialogue. I feel like Spirit is saying, evaluate your internal dialogue that you're having with yourself when you compare what type of guy you want to be, what type of girl you want to be. When you think about those archetypes of those characteristics, what inspires you is based off of these two things, right? Because if you're getting everything you want and there's no struggle, you can sabotage, feeling as if you're bored and you're not, there's no excitement, right? There's no passion. The Nine of Wands is also passion driven. You do find yourself getting your head knocked up a couple times or hitting a wall or two, but it's still passion. The Nine of Cups is very self-absorbed. Everybody is there for you. But if you're torn between being that guy, that girl, or this guy, that girl, then you're going to fuck around and start finding yourself in a relationship with someone that's complete opposite of you, that actually has low-key envy and jealousy of the fact that you believe that everything should go in your favor. And you guys will create this forbidden opposite attract type of narrative, because on some level you both seek to change each other or to introduce each other to a different reality, a different perspective, a different existence. And as long as you both are in that, hanging out in that position of one person looking like everybody should want this, all you have to do is want it for yourself. And then the other person feeling like nobody wants that. All you have to do is stop being so full of yourself. And so y'all are technically judging each other on some level of interaction and placing each other on these archetypal pedestals. And when one doesn't meet the expectation, then you feel dissatisfied entirely. And so it's like both of you guys have created this barrier to make sure that you don't have to experience the negative side of, and both of y'all have your perspectives of how to prevent experiencing the negative side of that, the negative side of heartbreak. And so, like I said, Tony, if y'all go back and rewatch the archetypes of those characters, she put all her eggs in the basket, and whether the relationship lasts or not, she enjoyed it the whole ride. Spirit is saying, you just have to decide what character you want to play, what role you want to play, and just like Tony, if the relationship doesn't last, enjoy it until enjoy the time that you guys spend together, and love again. Keep loving. Don't stop, right? And as for the Joan character, if you've loved so hard and then there's so much pain and there's so many walls to barricade, to like fight through, but you're trying to build something, and it's like you're either not fighting for it or you're fighting against it, and it becomes strife. And that type of dynamic, you could learn a little bit from Tony. You see what I'm saying? As far as, this is fire and water, right? How to choose your battles, how to see things from more than one person's perspective except your own. How to realize that sometimes all a person wants in a relationship is not necessarily someone that just does everything and expects to be rewarded for those things, or does everything and expects to be respected because they're a hard worker. But, someone that just wants to be happy. I don't know how to fucking explain it. This is very peculiar. And I feel like because of the Ace of Wands in reverse is saying that y'all are in this weird space, like with relationships. And I feel like it has a lot to do with relationships and what type of person you want to be in relationships. Some of y'all feel like, if you're the Joan character, that you need the commitment. of we're together, we're in a relationship, we're building something, we're working towards something in order to want to have sex, right? In order to want to indulge. And then you have the Tony character that is like, oh no, you haven't earned it. You haven't earned the right to play and have sex. You see what I'm saying? You need to treat me right. You need to do this. You need to spoil me. You need to do that. And amongst these types of dynamics, especially if y'all are trying to sit around and have conversation with like the same sex about what you both do and don't like in a relationship, this is like y'all have two totally different perspectives, and y'all should not be talking to each other or friends about this type of dynamic, because they wouldn't be able to give you the proper advice. You can't get advice from someone that goes through struggle love and expect them to see value in whatever you're saying about making someone surprise you and treat you a certain type of way as a way of earning, intercourse. The other person is going to look at you like, oh, you got shallow love, superficial love. And so it's like Spirit is saying, if y'all got friends like that y'all have differences of perspectives, this is some of the things y'all gonna run into, because the contrast of each other has always been used and wielded as power. Y'all are doing the same shit, just differently. One is saying, I carry the burdens on my back, so I'm entitled to I deserve it because it's deep and it's depth. And the other person is saying, I shouldn't have to work so damn hard and I still deserve it. I just don't know. If this is a romantic situation, bless your heart. Bless your heart. Some of y'all, there's going to come a person and you are going to be conflicted of if you want to engage in intercourse or not, or what is considered the right time. Should you make them wait 6 months, 2 weeks? Is it too fast? What's too fast? What's too slow? And I think Spirit is pretty much saying it depends on if you're a Tony or if you're a Joan. If you're a Tony, then you should bounce back really quickly. But if you're a Joan, you will struggle with, walking away from the situation and not feeling used. But it's still tomato. It's the same shit. Everybody is literally playing for the same two things, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. It's all for power over the wand. The one. The void always wants to know that they're the one. And so Spirit is saying it's a game. It's a game. And as long as you know that you have the power, no one else can swap places with you and convince you that if you're a Tony, that you got the shorter end of the stick. And if you're a Joan, nobody you mess with should be able to convince you that you got the shorter end of the stick, unless you're in comparison of your contrast. What makes her different? What makes him different? You're in comparison of your opposite archetype. I hope that makes sense. Because Spirit always be trying to go deep. Okay. All right, so let's check on your person. Spirit, Taurus, true love, and future spouse. Where they at? Where are you now? Ooh, the other woman. Oh, I thought that was the Boylan sisters. I gotta watch that. Okay, so let's see. What is Taurus, true love, and future spouse current energy at this time? What we got? Justice in reverse. So your true love and future spouse is either just getting out of a karmic relationship or they're still in it. Okay. Yeah. The Nine of Cups in reverse. There's something about your true love and future spouse is currently being betrayed by people that they love. Okay? But they got to go through this experience in order for them to be like done. Like this may be their last time going around or doing something. What's their challenge? The Ace of Swords. This Ace of Swords been following y'all. Have y'all seen how much this card has come out in every spread? This lesson isn't for them. It's really for the person that's refusing to let go. However, you remember when yeah, I think it's Abraham, Hagar, and Sarah. You know when he like packed Hagar a bag and he was like, I gotta send you away. And she was like, but I was there for you. I was there for you. Where was that person all along? I served you. I was a good servant. You know, anything you asked me to do, I did it for you. And if someone was like, yeah, I know, but I gotta cast that. You gotta go. You gotta go. I feel like we're in that chapter of the book of life where, you know, Sarah and Abraham, some divine counterparts, have been called to come into union, and there are some connections, some space fillers, some time killers that are struggling with accepting that this is something that the Most High would even ask for. Like, that's just fucked up. Like, why would God put me in this situation? And like I said, the lesson is for that person. Okay? Truth be told, let's talk about Hagar for a second. She served Sarah, but ultimately she always wanted to replace Sarah. And when she started feeling herself, it turned into, oh, I got one up on you because I got this person X, Y, and Z. But no matter what it looked like, no matter how barren Sarah was, no matter whatever her lot may have looked like, she could never replace the original. And so, yeah, she was cast out. So from that perspective, there's a great loss currently happening right now. And which is saying that there has been like some type of like, hey, Abraham, you fucked up, you know, let this get out of hand, out of pocket. You got the kids running wild. You got this one over here saying X, Y, and Z. Talking to your wife crazy. But that was... Okay, he said those hoes are closed, Your Honor. I'm done. And so there's a period where Abraham is going to be listening to, how could you do this to me? How could you do this to me, Abraham? I have your son. And they're like, I know, I know, I know. Now, that's how the story went down. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, this is pretty much saying that the lesson for Hagar was that she wasn't innocent. She was trying to raise in status, and she knew that. She saw where she came into, and she was trying to raise in status. I mean, can't you blame her? She came into the situation, as the help. But that don't mean you gotta stay in your position forever. But she was lusting after someone else's property. So all other zodiac signs, if you trying to look into all other zodiac signs, you gotta go to my other channel. All of that's linked in my description. Not my description box, but my about me. It'll take you over to that YouTube channel. But this is for Taurus. Okay. So long story short, the challenge right now is Karmic is having a hard time coming to that conclusion. And so they're forcing something. They're forcing. And listen, even though I said Hagar, Sarah, and I'm speaking about third party energy in that context, it could be flipped. It could be two men and one woman. You know what I'm saying? It could be two women and two men. Like 2 women and 2 men. Is that a thing? Anyway, y'all get my drift. Flip it and flop it. Yeah. So it's getting cold outside. I might have to cuff her. Some of you guys, like I said, your person there's a breakup. It's like, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be coming over there anymore. I hate to disappoint you, 9 of Cups. But I think that I think it's better that we go our separate ways. Get ready. 10 of Wands. It's not you, it's me. This is a big, we're watching a big shift happening right now. 6 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands. I appreciate everything that you've done for me, but I gotta go back. I gotta learn this lesson. I keep doing this. I keep reconciling. I keep doing something. There's something that somebody keeps doing, and they're like, it's not you, it's me. I've learned all that there is to learn anymore, and now we're no longer a karmic match for each other. Because I got the message. I got the lesson. You haven't got the lesson. You want to repeat the same cycle. You want to do it all over again. All right, so for some of you guys, it's going to be an interest. Somebody's not going to want to hear that shit. You breaking my heart. Don't go breaking my heart. Breaking my heart. I don't even know how the song goes, but I hear that song. King of Pentacles. I'm telling you. The Fool card. Wow. Some of y'all about to get a phone call. Somebody's about to go full force with you. They're going to have the strength to stay away from something that they know they don't want to be in. If they ain't never had the strength, like they're getting messages from God, like this is the move. This is the season. This is the time. I'm going to need you to make sure you don't fuck this up. Okay? Divine counterpart. It's not your problem. 10 of Wands. Because I feel like what they're going to come to you, charity. Charity, I need your help. I need your help. That's what your person is going to be like, what you mean you need my help? I just helped you the other day, you know? It was like, oh, if you don't help me, you're going to regret it. Or it's like they're going to just become needy, clingy out of nowhere. And it's a desperate attempt to hold on to someone, to pull them back into some type of, like, we're an item. Some of them, they're not even married. They could be separated. But it's like, I'm going to pull you back. They could be divorced because we have justice here. But someone just doesn't want to accept the ending. But it feels like whether it's a situationship, something legit, like there's a desperate attempt to like drain someone to the point where they sit down and they think for a long time. They're like, well, maybe I am being wrong. It's like the more that someone talks, so your person's challenge is the Ace of Swords. Truth. Something about needing to know the truth. I heard the truth will set you free. So this may be somebody that gives you truth in increments. Oh, listen. I see here. You see this? Didn't I say 2 men and 1 woman or something like that? Or 2 women and 1 man? There's a third party energy here. You want the truth? What I see here? All right, I see someone here saying, call. Let's have a sit down. Let's all of us meet up and let's sit down and talk it out. You said that you had a conversation with that third party person. You said whether this is the third party doing this, it's like they're requesting I want to meet. I want a personal meet. I want to sit down. Let's all sit down and talk about this shit face to face. I don't want you to tell me what happened or what went down. I want to hear it I want to hear it from their mouth. They're going to be like, that person is not important. Like, I don't want to be with that. I'm seeing someone like literally trying to tell their side of the story or how they feel about the situation, but they don't want 2 people to meet each other. Like, they don't want 2 people to have to cross each other's paths. But there's going to be some unexpected, it feels like drop off package, 6 of Pentacles, some type of generosity. And it's like left at somebody's door. And like first thing in the morning, late at night, they're like, what the fuck? It's a whole package out here. Look at that 6 of Pentacles. It's a whole package out here. And it's like, I can't stop this person from being generous or going out of their way. It's like a thin line between love and hate around here. And so they're like, no, call that person. No, I'm not taking your word for it no more. Ain't no way. Ain't no way y'all just friends. Ain't no way y'all just talking. Ain't no way y'all over for somebody to still be this invested. And it's going to bring so much clarity because how somebody move, it's like Spirit is saying everybody in this situation is going to, there's a thought that's going to come to your mind and it's going to be like, okay, well, we all grown. I don't have time for he say, she say. Let's all sit down and have a conversation. And then that person going to be like, what? Come on, say what? Come on, say what? I didn't say all that. Like, what do I get in if I blow up the spot in this situation? What does that mean for us? Does that mean that we're together? Does that mean that we're an item? Does that mean that you're going to do what the other person is already doing for me? And you don't owe this person a goddamn thing. Or this could be your person pretty much coming to that realization, like, I don't have to oblige you and how it will affect your situation. You're coming over into they're coming to, anyone coming into your territory or your person's territory, y'all are being divinely guided to like expose it out in the open, clear the air, leave no stone left unturned. Okay? Because a lot of times people will lie, say things are over, and it's not really over, which leaves it in this justice in reverse. Like it's complicated. And so Spirit is saying complicated situations. The moment that you ask them for, okay, put them on the phone. Let's all talk. Let's have a grown up conversation. Then they're gonna be like, they're gonna fall back. And so Spirit is saying, anyone that comes back to you, even if they feel divinely guided or whatever in the fuck, clock it. Clock it. Ain't no need for secrets. Reveal the secrets. And I feel like if your person is being like cheated on, lied to, whatever, this situation, whatever gets exposed, this situation that gets exposed is gonna make them realize like this ain't love. I don't want this shit. I'm done. Ace of Wands in reverse. Ha! You could have it. You could have a house. You could have a relationship. You could have the memories. I'm going some fucking place else. It ain't working over here. So, Eight of Pentacles. This person's going to be like working on themselves. I see this person working on themselves. Getting back into their own groove. Like this person's not going to rush into a relationship with you. But I do feel like at a time in which you guys come back into union or contact, they will have like a steady, like something steady going for themselves that they love to do, like a steady system. And you'll feel like that's when you and this person will align. 888. Yep, that's when you and this person is going to align. It's like, wow, y'all are going to notice in each other. If y'all have history, one thing y'all going to notice about each other is how how calm you guys both are on your own individually. It's like they're going to show up in new energy. Y'all are going to feel new to each other, like brand new people. And this season, y'all had to go through it. Y'all had to go through that separation or whatever, the time apart. And it's like, it's real love over here, okay? Four of Wands. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump right into the tarot questions. So the winners for this week's Taurus show is Rebecca, Lala, Denasia, Monique, and Tamara. Are y'all here? Oh shit, my phone really jumped out the damn. My phone jumped out of the tripod. Reach out and touch. My love is in. Monique, hey. Okay, so if you don't worry, first of all, let me thank everybody. Because I read everybody's comments today. You know, I come up with the best ideas on the porcelain toilet. My sister called me today. She was like, every time I call you, you are on the porcelain. I'm like, yeah. That's where the best ideas happen. Anywho, as I was saying. And so I was like, you know what? While I'm here, let me read these. Let me read these comments. I read everybody's comments, and I want to thank each and every single one of you for all the love. I was like, yes, okay. As my legs were falling asleep, y'all, y'all kept me entertained. So please don't stop keeping me entertained with these comments. However, the top 5 engagements on my star board, okay, my spotlight board in the back, is these 5 lovely ladies. And I want to thank you guys in this beautiful November month with you to ask a question. So do me a favor, if you're in the live and you see your name, drop your question for me. Think of that. I love honesty. I really do. Okay, yeah, that'll work. That's why I fucks with y'all. You didn't have anything prepared? Okay, you can say general or anything that you need to know. Like Spirit never gonna give you anything that you don't need. But it's up to you. I love you more. Thank you, Atala. Say, can I just ask what I need to know right now? You're welcome, Sin. Love your girlfriend. All right, for Monique, Spirit, is there anything that Monique needs to know right now? All right, so we have the 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so something may be canceled. Something may feel bittersweet. I'm picking up on something that feels bittersweet that's canceled this year. And it's because you are like not there. So definitely during this season of like you moving on with your life, it's never easy during the holidays. I feel like the holidays are really kind of like that time of year. I feel like your guides are going to be drawing close to you during this season to encourage you. So a lot of messages of encouragement are going to be finding you over the next 5 months, specifically, especially if you're the type of Taurus that works extra hard on projects and things like that as a way to avoid feeling this time of year. It's like your guides are coming through saying they understand. And you don't have to beat yourself up or be so strict on yourself, but at the same time, you know what's required for you to do what's best for you. And so they're telling you that this season it may be necessary. When it's time for you to shift out of that season, you'll know. But give yourself grace during this time. Okay? Because you may want to say yes to something, but I do see you kind of debating on if you should or shouldn't. This could be simple as going around family for holidays or being under the same roof, for the sake of family. This could be in-laws coming around. So do what's best for you. You'll know. But that's what I have for you. You're welcome, Monique. All right. Love you too. Rebecca, Lala, Denasia, Tamara. Anyone else here before I end the live? Thank you, Forrest. All right, I don't think they're in the live tonight. So, I'm gonna put the timestamps because it is a lot longer than usual. So if you guys are watching this on replay, you can check out the comment section and put the timestamps down there. If you were not here for the live, next week Friday as well, I'll be checking the comments for engagement, and I'll see you guys then. Check the community tab for all information to book personal readings, and I'll see you guys throughout the week. Good night.